Hello everyone, and welcome to court. Today we will determine the guilt of one Lana Skye. Your Honor, the prosecution calls the witness, Jake Marshall. The witness steps forward and takes the stand. State your name and occupation for the court. My name is Jake. I'm a construction worker. That's it. Mr. Marshall, are you a man of few words? I might be, Your Honor, but I'm getting paid to say very little. You're getting paid to say very little in court? Isn't that perjury or witness bribery or some shit? I'm pretty sure that's a felony. Don't waste my time, Mr. Wright. Understood, Your Honor. Your Honor, the witness claims to be a man of few words. Is that correct? Yes, I suppose it is a little bit of an understatement. Mr. Marshall, in your previous jobs, have you ever said anything untrue? Not once. Mr. Marshall, you are excused. Thank you, Your Honor. Jake was completely pointless. Next up, we have Mr. Damon Gant. The witness claims to be a model. A man walks into the courtroom and takes the stand. Tell the court your name and occupation. My name is Damon Gant. I am a model. Now, Mr. Gant, how did you get fired from your most recent job? I was caught videotaping myself robbing the boss's wife. That's funny. Shouldn't you be in jail or something? Ha! Why? Did you think I really did that? It wasn't true. Actually, I was just fired for not showing up for work. Your Honor, none of this is relevant to the case on trial. The judge sighs and waves you to stop. Mr. Gant, are you currently in any other legal entanglements? No, Your Honor. Mr. Gant, you may now proceed with your testimony. Thank you, Your Honor. I currently work as a waiter at the Moat restaurant. I've been working there for about a month. I was hired along with two other waiters. One of them is a witness in this case, Jake. The other is the victim. On the day of the murder, my shift started at 5 p.m. and ended at closing time. During that time, I was in my room at the inn sleeping. While I was reading, I heard several gunshots outside my window. I went to the window and that's what I saw. Damon stops to wipe a fake tear from his eye. When I saw what looked to be a ghost standing over the victim. Objection! Ghosts don't exist, moron. What the fuck? Clavier? Since when were you the prosecutor of this trial? What happened to Edgeworth? Mr. Grant, ghosts aren't real. You're just trying to fuck with this jury. The judge flips a coin which lands on heads to favor the witness. Mr. Gant, you may proceed. Okay, where was I? Oh yes, I saw ghosts. I screamed in terror and ran away, but he chased me, and when he grabbed my shoulder, he felt very real. Are you absolutely positive it was a ghost you saw? Did you see their face? Yes, I saw their face very clearly. It was that of a pale man with black eyes, wearing a white suit. I was scared. And what did you do when you saw this ghost? I screamed and ran to my boyfriend's house. Why didn't you go to the police? I thought about it, but I was too scared. Besides, didn't you hear the gunshots? The police would have taken weeks to arrive, so I did the only logical thing. I went to my boyfriend's house. We're not together very often, but I knew he would protect me. Where is his boyfriend? He's currently in space. He's a pilot. Okay, what does this have anything to do with the murder or the alleged ghost? Well, my boyfriend Jake was also a witness of the murder, but not the ghost. He was in another room of the inn when he heard the gunshots. But the ghost had already left the scene when he got there, so I went to his house. Wait, the ghost left when you arrived at Jake's? Yes. None of this makes any sense. Like I said, I'm not sure if it's important, but it's something I noticed. Your Honor, can we please continue to another witness? This one is spouting nonsense. You shut your fucking mouth! Mr. Gant has provided us with more than enough information to proceed with the trial. Perhaps if you were as smart, you wouldn't be in this sorry state. Excuse me? Why are you calling me stupid? You are the one that is stupid if you think I'm done with this case. Now sit down and be quiet. Mr. Gant, continue. The ghost looks just like the defendant, honest guy. I'm sure she's the killer. We've been over this. Ghosts don't exist. Besides, as you can see, my client is completely opaque and very much not a ghost. I pronounced that wrong, didn't I? But can you prove that with evidence? I think not. That's why she's the murderer. You shut the fuck up, Armando. No one asked you. I did. I asked. He asked himself. No one paid any attention. What the actual fuck? Since when were either of you two here? Your Honor, you can't let the prosecution get away with changing prosecutors every 2 seconds. Frankly, it's bullshit. I want Edgeworth back. This trial will continue in a less hostile environment. Now, Mr. Gant, please continue your testimony. Yes, sir. Well, when I saw the body, there was a moment of confusion. My boyfriend Jake and I are not exactly the sharpest knives in a drawer when it comes to such things. In fact, we really weren't thinking straight when we found it. After screaming and taking a closer look, the first thing we both did was try to hide the body. What? Did you seriously just say you tried to hide the body? Yes, sir. We didn't want to be connected with the murder, so we tried to hide it, which would be an extremely suspicious and therefore counterproductive thing to do. So I don't think you're telling the truth about why you did it. Mr. Gant, you were involved with the murder that night, and I intend to prove it. No, I wasn't. He does look pretty guilty when you say it like that, right? Shut up! Just shut the fuck up, all of you. Now, let's try this again. One more time. Yes, I was there that night, but I had nothing to do with the murder, I swear it. Then why did you try to hide the body? Well, he's stuttering, he is lying, just like all the rest. Suddenly, a strange dressed man swaggers into the courtroom and takes the witness stand. I am the killer. Well, not really. I'm an actor. What? Anyway, I was in the area at the time I heard the scream. I knew the logical person that asked me to defend the white bars, even though my car out of gas, I had opportunity that they make a complexity, you know, besides my soul and my retribution, I thought I scared her. But out shadow magic, I actually cast, I thought I was wrong. I actually scared myself. Okay. First off, the fuck? Secondly, none of what you just said made sense on any level. Sorry. So, why are you here? Did you witness the murder? No. I just want to be a part of a good trial. I was actually taking a break from acting. Could I have your name, sir? Look at me. And your occupation? Actor! You are an odd fellow, Mr. Atme. I can't quite figure you out. I know. That's why I'm here. I'd say odd is a bit of an understatement. I agree. Anyway, despite the fact I'm an actor and merely a person on television, I'm still an excellent witness. Fine, go on. You have no idea how incredible this whole thing was. I mean, I really did save the girl and stuff. There was just that bit with the shadow magic. Let's not bring shadow magic into this, mister. I'm sorry, but I assure you it's not really relevant. I'm sure it is, but we are leaving it out of this case. And if you ever mention, hey, that fucking shadow magic again, Mr. Abby, I'll have you escorted out of this building so fast, your head will spin. Am I understood? Yes, sir. Now, continue with your story. Oh, yes. Atme's testimony. The Shadow Master. So the night of the murder was pretty uneventful. I mean, I was just doing my usual routines as normal. And then after I finished, I went home. After that, I did my rituals for about an hour, until the girl showed up at my door. I thought she was a fan, so you can imagine my surprise when she started to beg me to help her escape from Kairos, the Lord of Shadows. It was pretty weird, since I'm also a shadow. Anyways, I helped her. And now I regret it because Kairos is pissed at me for doing so. But that's my story. Didn't I tell you not to mention the shadow magic? Sorry. Anyways, I think that's all we need from you. Oh. Okay, well, do you need me again? Absolutely not. You're a free man. You have my sympathies for what you've been through. Now get the fuck out before I shoot you and charge your ex-client with murder. Your Honor, that last witness is spouting nothing but lies. Oh, I'm well aware, Mr. Wright, but there's not a damn thing you can do about it. Now I have a city to rebuild and a murder to solve. This trial isn't over. Your Honor, if I may, perhaps the better use of the court's time would be to further question Mr. Jake Marshall regarding what he was doing at the construction site that night. If he's the true culprit, it would explain his motive for attempting to hide the body. It would also explain his boyfriend's motive for getting involved too. Fucking finally, someone made sense for once. Your Honor, the defense calls Mr. Jake Marshall to the stand. I'm afraid that won't be necessary, Mr. Wright. I think we've already established that our witness is correct. I'm not sure I agree with you there, Mr. Edgeworth. The defense does not ask a single question. Alright. I suppose I'll take my leave then. Edgeworth, please stay. I need somebody sane to talk to. Jake Marshall smugly approaches the witness stand. Why'd you bring me back here, son? Is YJ even an actual word? Shut your yapper and let me the fuck out of here. I don't think you're supposed to talk like that. Turn the fuck off. I'm under no obligation to follow your shitty court rules. Your Honor, I'd like to add insubordination towards the court to the charges for when I prove this asshole guilty. In any case, what were you doing at the construction site that day? I was there to steal pops from my gas station. No, you weren't. Yeah, I was. Now piss off. I'd like to point out that the witness has just sworn to stealing equipment at the scene of a murder. Yeah, and? And that doesn't sound very good for you. Yeah, well, it's the truth. In any case, the statement seems to imply that someone else was there to help you seal the pipes. Who would that be? Damon. He's always with you when I steal shit. I'm not stupid. If that's true, then you're a very good actor. Oh yeah? Well, maybe I'm not the one who murdered Gerald. You might want to check out that dickhead over there. Who? That guy. That looks like a giant pile of shit. Could you be more specific? You just described everybody in this courtroom. The one over there. Prosecutor Godot? Yeah. What about me? You did it. No, I didn't. Fuck! Anything else you want to say, Jake? Yeah. Fuck you. I hit that body, so what? I didn't kill that fucker. What about your boyfriend, Mr. Damon Gant? Fuck him too. He didn't want to go into construction, so he became a fucking ichthyologist. What a joke. As far as I know, ichthyologists don't even kill people. They fucking fish or some shit. You can't know that for sure that they don't kill people. What's your point? My point is I didn't do it. Fuck you. Anything else? Yeah. Kindly stay the fuck away from me. It'd take more than a guilty verdict to prevent me from fucking your life up. Mr. Marshall, thank you for coming and testifying. You may take the secondary witness stand in case we need to clarify details and further testimonies. I guess that takes care of that, but what about the other witness? The prosecution calls Damon Gant to the stand. He's currently in holding for the crime of being an extremely tall man. Just in case it needed to be pointed out for the court, he's already been notified of his rights. If he wants to testify in his own defense, he's free to do so. But remember, this is only for show. He's already destined for prison. Damon is brought into the room. Can you state your name for the court? Damon Gant. You may state your full name for the court. Damon William Gant. Occupation? I'm an ichthyologist, sir. I research and study fish. Didn't you say you were a model at the start of this trial? What's up with that? Well, things didn't go too well. I got fired for not showing up, remember? Oh, yeah, right. If you would be so kind, explain the details of your encounter with Gerald. Well, I was at the construction site with Jake, stealing some pipes, when he heard someone yelling about a body being found. We were curious, so we approached the situation. What we saw was horrifying. Gerald was dead, and his skull was nearly caved in. When we had a closer look at the half-eaten body, it became all too clear to us. It must have been the alien. It was... What the fuck? What the hell is wrong with you, man? You're supposed to be a fucking witness!
You're spitting idiocy and interfering in a trial. You're gonna get yourself executed, buddy. You know that, right? I expect nothing less from the government than a lifetime in prison for your actions. Whoa, that's a little bit much, don't you think? I mean, all I said was, shut the fuck up! Or else! Or else what? Or else I'll make you fucking disappear, you hear me? Jesus Christ, okay. Mr. Godot, I understand that you're upset about the situation, but you can't just threaten people like that. Stay out of this, old man. You don't know shit about being a professional. I'm a professional, you're not. When I'm done with these two fuckers, you'll understand why you had to do it. Mr. Godot, I am aware of your past accomplishments. Shh! Mr. Gant, I'm going to make you disappear right here in front of everybody, right now. That sound good? Good, because that's what's about to happen. This trial is a farce anyway. The only reason I have you here is to add a bit of drama. Ethologists always know how to make a good story, even if it's made up. I'm sure you've heard the cliches before. Anyway, when you're gone, you're gone. You won't be coming back. Any last words? Can I say something real quick? What the fuck for? Make your point and be done with it. Alright, bitch. You're about to meet a sorry end. If you think you can fuck with my boy, you got another thing coming. That's it. Disappear him. Fuck you. I'm not gonna be disrespected like this. Jake Marshall disappears into thin air. Now, where were we? Any last words, Mr. Gant? Can I say something? What do you want to say, defense attorney? You just insulted my intelligence by talking to me. I'm sorry, but I really think that Damon deserves a chance. Well, too bad nobody asked you then, isn't it? Mr. Damon Gant, would you like to tell your last will and testimony? I'm sure the judge will be so happy to hear it. Come on. Well, alright then. That night at the construction site, I came across something unearthly, an alien to be exact. Get it? Unearthly? Hell yeah, Judge, I'm still here. Shut up! Continue, Damon. But then Gerald showed up. I always hate that fucker, and when I say that, I mean it very seriously. So I just fucking murdered him. I didn't mean to, but it was an accident. I just sneezed and blew his brains out. Sorry about that. Damn, never knew killing someone could be so damn hard. Wasn't even that much of a sneeze. It was just shut the fuck up, Jake! Alright. I don't give a shit what you have to say, Phoenix! This is bullshit! This whole thing is fucking bullshit! And you're a goddamn embarrassment to the legal profession! And you always have been! Excuse me? What did I do? What didn't you do? You're a disgrace! I mean, the way you defended that singer, what's his name? Was horrible! You made it seem like he didn't do it. It was obvious he did it. And look at the way you're defending this asshole. You're throwing out bullshit theories and crazy, very credible eyewitnesses. It's bullshit, and I don't have time for bullshit. Your Honor, I don't want to hear any more of your shit. Mr. Damon Gant, you have been accused and found guilty of first-degree murder. The sentence for that is death. Now, I guess it's time for you to be reduced to... What was it again? Yes. Biofuel for the Emperor's ships. Guards, take Mr. Gant to his new home at the execution center. Right at the execution. No! Wait! Fuck! I forgot about that dumbass alien story in your testimony. I've changed my mind. I think instead your demise should be a little more prolonged. I'm going to banish you to the realm of nothingness where you experience eternal pain. What? No, Judge, I don't want that. That's way worse than death. That's because you're a dumbass. You never read any ancient text, Damon. What the hell is happening? You should know, Phoenix. They teach you this shit in law school. This is called forum shopping. Basically, I can change the ruling if I don't like it. And if I'm feeling particularly sadistic, I can make you suffer a cruel fate. In this case, it's being slowly disintegrated in an interdimensional void where your body is ripped apart atom by atom until there's nothing left of you. No! Please don't disturb me again. I've wasted enough time with you idiots. If you're looking for your payment, it's been taken care of. You'll find a little something extra in your account. Please, don't spend it all in one place. Alright, I believe that's all. Fuck, is that the time? So if Mr. Gant is guilty of the crime, what about the actual defendant of this trial? What about her? She hasn't said shit. She's probably guilty of something. But I'll be damned if I'm looking into it. But what about the evidence? Fuck the evidence. I have shit to do. Let's go, you fucking idiots. But if the defendant didn't do it, then who did? Oh shit, did I ever get to mention? You did, you dumb fuck! You killed the victim, and then you framed your daughter for it! Congratulations, you're a murderer now. Yippee! Have a nice day in court with no evidence to save your sorry ass. Fuck you. Good luck defending this one, Phoenix. I hope you have a lot of money because you're going to need a hell of a lot more than the pittance you earned in this case to get out of this one. Oh, one more thing. You're dying tonight. Don't bother trying to escape or call the guards. You'll find my assassin is already taking care of them all. See you soon and good luck with your case. Jesus. Oh, please go subscribe to the show, Crow. Please.